here. Now, we've not done this before, so this is a new thing for him. I'm just going to let him get a look at it all, have a think about it. I'm going to keep on a reasonably short line because I don't want him to be able to pull the other side and avoid them that way. And I'm going to block the inside with my body and the flag. So he's going to have no choice. So I'm going to send him off real gentle at first. Good. Good. So he's trying to be a little bit avoidant there. I'm going to give him a little bit of a rest there, where I'm going to take all the impulsion away. So as long as he's moving nice and relaxed for me, no impulsion. If he wants to pull, there, nice. That's good. So he's wanted to avoid the inside there. So just added a little bit of, perfect, good. He's pulling on that line there just a little. Perfect, love that. And he's getting more confident there with where his feet are going. He's pulling on me just a little, but I'm not going to make too much of an issue of that because he's doing what I'm asking him to do without any real attempt to avoid it. That's cool. Yield that hind quarter, give him a little rest there, that's nice. Love the way he extends out there too over those trot poles. That was really, really cool. I'm doing all my groundwork really in the saddle now with him. So we're saddling at the tie-ups, and he hard ties well, and takes the saddle well, and he's not girthy or anything like that. So we're making a lot of progress there. He's really a cool little dude. Well, big dude. He's just a little bit green, but he's going to make a really nice horse. You can see he takes that direction there really nicely. Big extension there over those poles. I like that a lot. He's cut in a little bit there. If he does that again, I'm gonna reprimand him. There, nice, good. No, we don't push in there. Don't avoid. Don't avoid. Much better. So now I'm gonna bump on his nose. I'm gonna tell him I want him to relax a bit, slow down. Slow down, get a bend in your body. Get soft. That's it. Much better. And yield a hind quarter there. Because we run into a little bit of anxiety there, where he's trying to avoid, and I've reprimanded the avoidance, and then he's got a bit anxious and elevated his movement, and he was sort of trying to find a way to avoid and to beat me. As soon as he softened and come back to a nice cadence there, I'll reward that. So that's pretty cool. I'm really, really happy with how he's going with these. He's not stepped on any really, or kicked any, or anything like that. He's sending off nice and relaxed, nice big extension there. He's doing that really, really well. Bending his body here, licking and chewing as he goes. That's nice. I'm going to yield a hind quarter there. Give him a chance to sort of process that. Really get the idea that this is what I want from him. Send him off to the right. So he leaves nice and relaxed there. A little bit unsure. That's nice there. I'm going to yield and give him a rest there. So I want him to get the idea that when he went away real soft there, real soft and relaxed, and just did what I wanted first time, that's what I want, buddy. That's where the rest comes. There's no point looking for ways to avoid what I'm asking you for, because if you do it the first time, you get a rest straight away. I'll send him off again. A little bit of flag there, he was a bit unsure. That's real nice. So he's done that now a couple of times. Now I want him to come around again, do it for a second. There, good. And I'll yield the hind quarter there. Tell him he's done a good job. That's it, bud. Well done. All right, I'm going to change things up a little now. We're going to turn these trot poles into a little jump. And we're going to lunge him over a jump. See how he moves, see how he accepts it, see how he moves for me. This is just going to add another little element. He's going to get a bit anxious about it at first, no doubt. That's okay. It's all a learning experience. He's wanting to come with me there. But this is really cool. Where I've just walked off, he's shown that he wanted to come with me, follow me, which is cool in itself. He's not tied. I've just got that rope draped over the arena rail there, over the pen rail, and he doesn't want to leave it. So you can see there that he ties up well, which is really cool. Now, he could walk away from there anytime he likes, you know, and he's choosing not to. Righty. I'll set this up. In the set this up here towards the outside of the pen, so I can use the pen fence as a bit of a guide for him. So I'm going to stay in between these two obstacles here. And I want him to sort of navigate his way around and over them with a little bit of help from me. What I don't want, so I don't want him rushing too much. I don't want him pulling on me. I want him to show me that he's okay with all this stuff. All right. I'll send him off to the left. That's nice. I'll let him have a look. Send him again. Good. So he's never seen anything like this. This is the first time he's done it. So I'm going to be pretty forgiving of him. I'm not going to push for too much. I'm going to let him think about it. He's licking and chewing there. I'll give him a direction. Bit of impulsion. Good. And so he's kicked it a bit there as he's going over. I'll just reset it. That's all right. He'll figure it out. Good. Good. Straight away. He's figured that out. Good. He's pulling on me a little. I'm going to bump him off that line. Good. So I don't want him pulling on me to get away. I want him to be rating that as he comes to it. Good. He didn't pull on me there, so I'll yield his hind quarter. Give him a rest. I'll send him to the right. Yeah, he's jumped through the middle there, that's all right. Send him around, you don't get a rest doing that, bud. There you go. He's just getting a bit anxious about how he's doing it here. He's wanting to run off the wrong way there. So I'm going to work on his impulsion here a little bit now. Where he's wanting to get anxious, wanting to pull on me. I'm going to pull on it, pull back on him. I'm going to bump him off that, bump him off that, bump him off it, bump him off it. Calm yourself down. Relax. So I'm going to make my way back. He wants to stop his feet. He wants to stop his feet and ignore a direction. I'm going to increase impulsion and make it harder for him. I'm going to make my way back towards that jump. I'm going to slowly close that gap every time we go around. That's a bit silly. We'll keep going around. I'm not going to fix it. I'm going to keep going around until he does that in a relaxed way. We're going to keep going around. That's better. Now I'll fix it and we'll go again. He's clipped it again, so I'm going to keep him going around till he does it nice and relaxed. He clipped it because he got anxious about it. Keep him going around till he does it relaxed. I don't want to have to add impulsion to keep him going. I want him to just come around nice and relaxed for me. There, good. And we'll yield a hind quarter there. Nice. And we'll fix it. So this is all a process, you know. He's learning, getting to understand what all this stuff is and how to navigate his way around it. I'm not going to get up him or chastise him for being anxious. We're just going to repeat until he gets good with it. And then he can get a rest. And then he'll learn that relaxing himself is when the rest comes. Right, I'll send him off. Good. And so he's getting a little bit lazy about how he does that now. So he's doing it relaxed. Yield a hind quarter. I'll put it back up there again. But we're going to go straight back into it this time. Because he was lazy about how he went over that and just kicked it out the way. Again, he got lazy, he's not paying attention. So we'll do that again. Good. We'll go straight back to it. That's a bit better. Again, he's getting a bit lazy about it. He's not rating it going this way. There, he got anxious and he rushed himself. That's better. Yield there. And I'll set it up again. Then we'll go again. better. So he got real soft with it there. He's not rating it and jumping it, but because he's figured out he doesn't have to jump it. He can trot over it. That's okay. That's a cool little bit of progress we've made there, where he's got comfortable with doing that now. He's relaxed about it. He's not rushing it too much. He's not getting anxious about it. I'll let him catch a little bit of wind there. I'm just waiting for him now to settle himself enough to where he's happy to have a bit of a lick and chew and start processing things. He's just heaving through some quick breathing here. He's not breathing deep. So I want to try and wait for him to start relaxing himself, and maybe a big sigh, take a deep breath. Really start to process what's going on. I might even step in here and help him just a little bit. Get a lick and chew going. Give him a little release here. There. There you go, buddy. Big lick and chew. Sometimes I just need a little bit of help to get that process going. All right. I'm going to send him off here again. So I don't mind if he walks over that, as long as he clears it. Good. So now he's going. He's got the energy up. Nice jump there. That's good. I like that. And again, one more. Good. I want him to be a bit more relaxed about it, so we'll go one more. Good. And yield the hind quarter. Good. I like that a lot, young man. Well done. You can see how soft he is in his ground movement. Like I can stand here. This is something we've been working on the last couple of weeks. I can stand here, you know, and there's a good 4 feet between us, and I can point at him and just jiggle that lead, and he'll back up a step. Good. And again, and he'll back up a step. So I stepped towards him there that time just to help him a little bit. He got a little stuck in his feet. But you can see now there's maybe 6 feet, 8 feet between us. I'll point again. And he takes a half step back. And again. Good. And I'm nearly at the end of the lead now. So that's really cool. And then from there, I can direct him. Good. And he leaves nice and relaxed. And then from this distance, we're a little way out, I can yield a hind quarter, redirect, drive the shoulder. Yield a hind quarter, redirect, drive the shoulder. yield a hind quarter, and back him up. Good. Clever kid, clever kid.